Hello and welcome to North East England Boxing Day 2017. So I've just started filling up the planters. I've got a video on my channel showing how I've made these planters. These are 2 metre long planters. I've got 4 of these at the back of my garden. I've just taken delivery of a dumpy bag of a mix of topsoil and compost, so I've almost filled the first one there. I'm going to start cracking on and filling the rest up as well. Hopefully there's going to be enough in the dumpy bag to be able to fill these 4, and I'll probably need to get another bag for the other planters that are down here. Now I've only got 2 here at the moment, but there is going to be 4 here. So as I say, just the one dumpy bag down there is probably not going to be enough to fill those 4 2 metre long ones and these 4 1.2 metre ones as well. So at the moment I'm still just emptying out the bag. It came in one bag with a pre-mix of 60% topsoil, 40% compost. So I'm just currently getting it out into the wheelbarrow, chugging it down and filling up the planters. Now because these are bottomless planters that I've made, I'm just going to be putting a screen of gravel along the bottom. I've got a few buckets just of spare gravel that I've had over the years, so I'm just layering the bottom of the planters with about an inch worth of gravel, then all the soil's going on top. So that one's already been laid and filled in with the soil and the compost. So I'm just about to start screening these 3 down, and these will be ready to fill in as well. Right, so that's the second planter laid with a good inch worth of gravel. So it's a mixture of fine and coarser gravels in there. So that's giving a nice base layer, and now this one's ready to start filling up with more compost and topsoil as well. Right, so the planters are starting to fill up now. The dumpy bag that I did buy, it was 50-50 mix soil and compost, but it wasn't mixed in the bag. The bottom half of the bag was compost, the top half was topsoil. So as I've been emptying the bag through, I've just been filling each planter just with topsoil as I've gone through. I've pretty much exhausted the topsoil in the dumpy bag now, so I'm just starting to transfer over wheelbarrows of compost. Now these are going to be going into the planters, and then it's going to be getting fully mixed up once they're all filled up. So I'm going to start cracking on and wheeling a hell of a lot more wheelbarrows of compost over, and finally within another hour or so I should have these all filled up. Well, I've just had another tonne of topsoil delivered. It's not quite as good a quality as the one I had delivered the day before. It just seems a little bit more clumpy, a little bit more of plastic, a few more bits of glass, but it is what it is what I've got. So I've finished layering up 3 of the 4 planters that I couldn't quite finish layering up because I didn't have enough soil yesterday. I'm just about to finish layering up the top one, and then I'm going to give it a really good mix, and I'll show you how I'm going to mix all that through as well. But I say this has already had around about a 50-50 mix of topsoil compost, and then it's just getting about another 6 inches just of topsoil again on the top. It's going to get a good mulch through, and then it'll be ready for planting. So I'm just about to load the wheelbarrow up and start getting a few more loads in here and get this one built up. So that's the planters all full now, so I'm going to be giving them all a turn over, but not too deeply, because it's already gone in layers of topsoil, compost, then topsoil. So I'm just going to be aerating them lightly between them, but I'm not going to be turning it over massively, just to try and maintain the layers that they've gone in at the moment. So at the moment I'm just going to be using a garden claw for turning it over. You can just use a fork or rake or pretty much anything really, but I find that quite handy just to get in and give it a light turn over, just to mix in the fresh new topsoil with the compost that went in yesterday. So I'm going to finish aerating all these, but there we go, that's how I've filled all my planters with topsoil, compost, more topsoil, and now it's all ready to go. Now these are the other smaller planters that I've also made. I've finished making the other two. I went out and bought the additional decking boards that I needed. So these are the 1.2 metre planters, and these have been half filled with the topsoil that I bought today. I've only half filled it because there isn't any compost in them, so again it's going to be getting the 50-50 compost topsoil mix. Again, these have also been laid with gravel and a bit of sharp sand, building sand, just on the bottom, just to add for drainage as well. So over the coming days I'm going to be starting planting up. These are a few of the things that I've got, and this is only a small selection, but I've got some taberry, some autumn raspberry, summer raspberry, josterberry, and there's going to be all sorts of other things as well. So subscribe to my channel and have a look and follow how the fruit garden progresses. Thanks for watching. Cheers.